In Nigeria, there have been isolated cases of self-kidnapping. Although the trend is not widespread, some have linked it to the country's economic challenges. In this report, Ivy Kano examines the phenomenon against the backdrop of two separate cases in Lagos State involving family members.
Self-kidnapping refers to a situation where individuals stage their own adoption in order to extort money, often from close relatives. The Nigerian police force insists that self-kidnapping is a criminal offense punishable under the law. Two recent cases handled by the Lagos State Command highlights this disturbing trend. The first involves a 15-year-old schoolboy who allegedly staged his own adoption with the help of 4 friends. According to police investigations, the boy coordinated the plot, leading his mother to pay a ransom of 1.7 million to the group. In another case, a 26-year-old woman, Mrs. Bada, allegedly conspired with 30-year-old accomplice Adedamola Daniel to fake her kidnap. The aim, police say, was to extort money from her husband, Mr. Bada, who resides in South Africa. At the end of the ordeal, a ransom of 2.5 million was reportedly paid. The Commissioner of Police says the command has taken decisive steps to address the issue.
I won't say underage, because these are people that are young adults, kind of, because there's a 20 years old there, there are 2 19 years old. The others are just 15 and 17 that we can say they fall under a young person. These are people that attended the same secondary school, and 2 of them have passed out of that school and some are still inside. They could now within themselves because the mother we learned receive a contribution from where she worked of about 4 million. So these suspects now wanted to take out of the money. I think it would have been good if such a child give a good reason why he needs the money from the mother, but he faked his own kidnap, and 1.7 million naira was paid as a ransom.
He describes it as troubling that in some instances, families pressure the police to have such cases withdrawn.
When you look at the second instance of an housewife whose husband is in South Africa, these are young couple that should be concerned of issue of childbearing and issue of taking proper care of their children, and the wife decided to disguise kidnapping. She has collected a ransom of 2.5 million for her own kidnap from the husband who is in South Africa. Even the family are trying to weigh in on the police, but we said no, this is a criminal act and it will be treated as such.
Human rights lawyer Malaki Ogumadu explains that while the law may not have specifically envisaged self-kidnapping, existing kidnapping laws apply with penalties that can extend to life imprisonment.
It now attracts life imprisonment, which makes it effectively a capital offense. So it varies from, don't forget, it's a federal offense. Then states have also replicated the legislations, or if you like, domesticated the legislations to suit the peculiar circumstances of their own experiences in their respective states.
According to him, criminal prosecution is not affected by whether the victim's family chooses to forgive or not.
There is no criminal case in Nigeria that is between the victim and the defendant. You don't have Ivy Kano against Joseph Okafor or Malam Sule. Except a fiat is obtained from the Ministry of Justice, either of the Federation or in the state where you first, and it's seldomly done, rarely obtained. Most often than not, what you have is either Commissioner of Police against the defendant, who is the accused person, or the Inspector General of Police against DSS, against NDLA, against, and so on. And so you could see that in criminal jurisprudence, really, it is the state that gets distorted and exposed to crime, and that has the additional burden to correct that social behavior.
While some observers view self-kidnapping as evidence of a decline in societal values, others attribute it to economic hardship. Although there is no comprehensive database on self-kidnapping cases in Nigeria, security agencies describe the act as disturbing, warning that it diverts critical resources from tackling genuine cases of adoption. Ivy Kanu, TVC News, Lagos.